Hello there, everyone, and I am back. This time, I just had some things to say about Nero. Because after playing DMC3, you start with this game and you're like, hey, what's going on over here? But then it's like, oh, wait, you're not playing as Dante, you're playing as the new guy. Who's the new guy? Well, this is just this kid who kind of really looks like Dante, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the fan base didn't quite like that. Because Dante is beloved for good reason. And I don't think Nero is quite the guy to fill his shoes, but I think he's still pretty fun. Definitely got overhated. But maybe because I have the benefit of hindsight. So, I thought I would just kind of talk about my experience with him because he definitely felt very strange to play as at first in comparison to. Hey! In com- Excuse me. In comparison to Dante, he definitely feels very basic to play, so I think it kind of throws me off my rhythm. Because I'm like, alright, I gotta style switch, I gotta do all this other crazy shit with Dante, but then it's just like, oh, this is Nero. He's got one style, he's got a sword, it does one basic attack, then it does this, and it does this one combo. You can do launches, you can do an aerial combo, which is pretty basic stuff. But like I had already played the DMC reboot, so it was like, oh, DMC reboot Dante felt a bit of a tutorial character, and you know what? He was inspired by this guy, but what he didn't have was Buster. See, that's the fun thing. That changes things. I mean, they also included the ability to like pull things in the reboot, which I think is definitely a good choice for. So if you have like enemies spread around the arena, you want to like get to them. Oh, well, I was holding that. There that goes. It's pretty fun to use. And the standout feature for Nero is definitely this. You can fill that up, and then your attacks are super powered, or you can just do one chunky attack. While you miss that bench, that's fine. You can also do streak. The reboot Dante has that for one of his weapons, which I thought is pretty interesting. Reboot Dante can also do that, which just makes you fly forward, don't fall down. I guess that's on me. I got my face. And you can press this button in the middle of any attack animation at the perfect time, and you get one of those. But then you press it at the perfect time, and then you get that. I totally didn't time that because I'm very terrible at timing that, and I got so lucky with those because the timing on that is so frame perfect. You gotta be frame perfect, or you won't get it. It's very. When I was learning Nero, I was like, oh my god, like I don't like how tight that timing is. And now I can do at least the basic one, the XX fairly consistently, but and those max X, the timing on those is so specific. I say as I do that perfectly. First try. Let's go. Charge shot is definitely really good for Nero. You charge that up to level 3, and then you fire a shot, which kind of burns up your enemies. It's pretty neat. By the way, how I'm playing Nero is like I'm a very big normie, so it's like I'm not doing. I'm way better at playing Reboot Virgil than I am at playing any of the mainline DMC characters. But, you know, I can still do some cool stuff. I know a little thing here and there. And I have a fairly good sense of timing, so I can time those attacks kind of nicely. And also, I fucking hate this enemy. Get out of my face, you stupid. Ow! See? He is attacking me from range like an asshole. Fight me like a man. Face to face. You fucking piece of bitch. Yeah, Nero's Buster is also pretty good. It's definitely an interesting toolkit. Interesting thing he has in his toolkit. Like a dedicated grab button. Dante doesn't quite work like that, but you know. Oh, I had a max act. I didn't even realize. I'm not listening to the game. I'm just talking. Oopsie. I think definitely you can combine a lot of that and do some pretty cool shit. He's, in comparison to Dante, he's fairly limited, but I mean, I wouldn't like write him out. Like if you're for any basic player like me, you can still do a lot of stuff with him, and it will. Thank you. And it will feel just as good to do that. But you can definitely feel that when you're like with Dante, you can switch through weapons and you can do a lot of crazy shit. But oh, come on. Thank you. But like even when you're playing just basic Nero, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm using the same 2 or 3 moves quite often, and it's because we're just not good enough. We're just not built to do crazy combos like some people do. So you know, I take whatever W's I can get. Like if I can time some of these exceeds right, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm better than average players. Totally. That's totally not cope or anything. Okay, well, that's just rude. Yeah, kung fu, taunt, bitch. Also, if you time that dodge right, you can like dash around. It's pretty cool. You can get. Sorry, you can get up to 3 of those. I have a burp stuck in my neck. I'm dying. Help me. Oh dear, oh dear. Part of me wishes I kind of recorded my first impressions of this. It would be very interesting because. But I have played DMC4 before. Like, I emulated it back when the special editions didn't exist. I think that was when I did it, but I'm not sure. It wasn't. It might have been around that time because I checked and I didn't see any way to play this on PC. So I was like, alright, I guess I gotta emulate that. And I remember the UI being a little different, but I'm not sure. And I just thought, like, wait, I'm Dante fighting Dante. What the hell? I didn't know Nero was a thing. So that was very confusing. Until DMC5 came out. I had no idea there were 2 characters, because I knew there was a bad guy who wears blue, and then Dante wears red, and they're related, but that's about it. Man, my gameplay's suffering quite a bit. Dude, you're embarrassing me for the one person that watches my video. Come on. There you go. crazy. Piece of fucking shit. Die, die. Thank you for dying. Woo! Let's rock. Later you can play as... Oh, later you can play as Dante, but I don't think it feels quite as fluid as it does with Nero, because I think Dante is just built for like enclosed spaces of DMC3, and you can definitely tell that he was kind of shoehorned into this, because I'm pretty sure the people were like, oh, you gotta be able to play as Dante. It's like, yeah, you gotta, but I mean, people can still do crazy shit with Dante because his kit is just built different. But it's still like, come on now. How much can the average player do with it? Especially after playing Nero, who has a simple counter to everything. You're fighting an enemy that's far away, get over here. You're fighting an annoying enemy that you want to like put down, fuck them. You got like this charge shot, you can like launch them, easily do aerial combos instead of like style switching and everything. And also, like literally every boss in the game can be countered with Buster. Because, you know, you are meant to fight all these bosses with Nero. So this guy standing here, I can just do this. Can't do this as Dante, but you can still do cool shit with Dante. Oh. I think he's mad, guys. You don't like dealing with my demon arm, huh? Ow! Dick. Wait, no. Oh, that move he does is so bad. Like, on higher difficulties, and if you get caught up in that, like, that's kind of it. He takes so much of your health. I figured out the problem with this boss, like, when I was doing Bloody Palace, after just completing the game on normal mode. No. Because a lot of his attacks do so much damage, and they're unblockables as well. Also, that attack is annoying. Stop. Stop that. You know, I think Nero is not that bad of a character. I think people kind of overreact. Like they do with everything. Also, yeah, his devil thing is with Yamato. And you can do some pretty overpowered stuff with that, but... Oh, come on! Yeah, the one problem with his Devil Trigger is that you don't really get iframes. Well, you don't really get super armor, but you get iframes on activation and stuff, which is pretty cool. No shit, I'm not human. So that's actually kinda nice. Yeah, you can like combine all these moves together fairly well. But like I'm not capable of that. Like there's an inertia mechanic. So like you see how like I'm still moving after doing the thing. That's inertia. You can like do some cool combos with that I am so not capable of doing. But like my general thoughts on Nero as a character, I think he's pretty fun. If the only thing that's really underdeveloped about him is like his relationship with Kyrie, because there are so many annoying tropes of like, oh no, Kyrie, I'm not actually evil, and like, and Kyrie is also very underdeveloped because it's not like I hate that character, but it's just like, oh my god, that's annoying trope. And then, you know, he does some stupid shit because of her, and it's just not very cool. And I didn't even know that the fandom kind of disliked Kyrie. I was just like, whenever I saw Kyrie, I was like, oh my god, yeah, you're an underdeveloped girl. You're just so nice, right? She's just nice. She's just so sweet and innocent, and he just loves her so much. Like, I don't fucking care. You're just using her to create drama. Why do you do that? And on that note, I'm getting kind of annoyed. So on that note, I'm just gonna end this one right here. Thank you for watching. Click like or don't. I know you're not watching it. You already clicked off, didn't you? You fucking prick. See you later.